back. Episode 14. I was jumping out there. But yeah, welcome back to the stream. Starting off again with Euro Truck Simulator. Continuing on with episode 14. And let's have a look. We are somewhere in Europe, I think. I can't actually remember where we left off. I believe we're in Europe. Yeah. Looks like we're in northern France. Northeast France, yes, we're next to Paris. Okay, cool. So let's have a look at the job mark and let's see what we're going to be hauling today. I need to turn my volume slightly down. Music's a little louder on my end. Right, so I'd rather select Paris. 6 tons, 16,000, I think that's pretty decent. I believe we're on level 11 right now, which is cool. Level 12 we unlock a few more things for our truck. This money should help us buy a couple of extra things as well. This is the truck and this is where we left off last time, if you remember. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Let me know if the music is a little bit too loud. I'm not 100% certain on the music volume is like on your end. Yeah.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Third exit.
Take the exit.
So how's everyone's day going? Everything going okay? Just before we get started, I will remind people to grab food and drink. This stream will last roughly around an hour, depending on how I feel. It might go into 2 hours, I don't know. But I always like to tell people to go and get themselves prepped, because yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. I like people to enjoy the stream, joining me on my little journeys around. It's important to stay hydrated, it really is. Can't stress that enough. When you're watching streamers or streamers are actually streaming themselves, we need to remember that we also need to stay hydrated, which is something that we do forget, which is why at the start of every stream, well, just before I am streaming, my little intro, letting people know I'm going to go live, that's when I'm generally grabbing my drinks and sorting things out last minute. I've never noticed that before. The little guy's leaning in the windows there. Right, so we're going to be hauling these cars. I'm assuming that's around here somewhere. Perfect lined up, it was close enough. Right, let's get this trailer moving. clear. Yeah, I'm leaving my webcam on for this one. I just want to see how it goes. Let me know if there is any stuttering during the stream. I am trying out a different setting. I'm trying to get some high quality footage. Let me know if the stream drops any frames or anything. So far on my end, I don't see anything major standing out. So I will be relying on chat for parts of that during the stream.
Continue straight.
I almost went through the red light there, but luckily I held it enough. Almost. We've got right away on this. All of a sudden, we've actually driven around here before on one of our other streams. We're on a 50. I wasn't quite sure where that truck was I pulled out. Ideally you shouldn't have pulled out at that present time due to the fact that there wasn't much clearance, which is why I kept the speed up. Just to put a bit of gap between me and him, because for some reason AI don't move to the inside lane to go around the roundabout. Or at least not always. I don't know 100% how it works, but I've had issues where they've gone around the outside to go almost all the way around the roundabout, which of course you know is a no-no. So we'll see. Yeah, thank you for joining me on my trip journey. I've actually managed to get a couple of my friends to get an America Truck Simulator, so I might do a session where we are doing some multiplayer shenanigans, and we'll see how we go with that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I quite enjoy the multiplayer side of things. I'm really hyped because the game developers have pushed. Oh, we're turning off regardless. Okay. Right, so I need to divert, I think. Oh. This is bad. Right, so I'm gonna need to, I can't do that either. If we go up to here, go around the roundabout, come back down, we should be able to go this way along. So that's what I'm hoping. So we'll remove that, and Put that on, and we'll put that as number 2. Where are we heading to? There. I think that gives us a
Navigation resumed.
good route to take.
GPS
I don't want to get lost.
Navigation resumed.
I think, no, she's gonna bring us down to another... Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it there.
Navigation resumed.
Actually, was there a different route? Because we could technically still come down... No, because if this road's blocked off, then yeah, no. We'll be able to see if that entrance has been blocked off. Doesn't look like it. Can't actually see anything on the bridge as to that being blocked off, but I don't want to risk it anyway. We'll just take the diversion I've set. That way, if there is any issues, we should be able to bypass them regardless. It shouldn't affect us all that much. Should be okay. I might be better sticking to that inside lane, I think. Sounds like we've got some weird battle music going on. Or at least fantasy music. Kinda cool. Stream health looks okay. No dropped frames at the minute, so that's good. What I've changed is I've changed my encoder and bitrate settings. So my bitrate settings before were 3500, which is why it was very low quality. Sorry, server, I am gonna have to put in there. And I also changed my encoder from CPU to GPU because I think I've got more headroom on the GPU than I do with the CPU. My CPU is an 8400 i5, and my GPU is a, I think it's an RX 5500 XT 8GB version from XFX. So it's not a bad card, but it's obviously nothing flagship. So you know, it does for this. I do want to upgrade my processor and motherboard though as time goes on, just due to the fact that obviously when I built this computer I didn't have streaming in mind for it. I've always wanted to stream, it's just not something I've always
Keep right. There. Take the
thought
exit.
about delving into, but quite enjoying it, so I'm going to keep going with it.
Take the exit on the right. At the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
It's all clear.
Take the exit.
Alright, that should be us underway now, probably.
Keep left.
Hopefully the diversion has been averted. And we should be pretty good now. Yeah, it seems like a fun trip though.
Keep left.
Reims. I remember going to Reims. Wow. Brings back memories.
Keep left.
Yeah, because like I've said in previous streams, when we were going on holiday to Spain, we drove from Newcastle all the way down to Dover, then from Dover to over to Calais on the ferry, and then we would go across France to essentially the northeastern part of Spain to go to Lestadi, which is where me and my family went on holiday. And obviously places like Reims was where we would end up going on holiday. So it's kind of funny when you see these places, especially like the signposts and stuff, or you see landmarks that you're so used to seeing in real life. I'm just gonna go for this one. Kind of cool that you've got random people standing around. Don't I remember seeing those? I wonder if they knew. That's one thing I absolutely love about SCS. Is it SCS or CSS or CSC or something? I can't remember. But the game devs who create this game, really great with keeping the game up to date. It's always getting updates. There's always features getting added. They're always adding new DLCs. And the thing is, the game isn't really that badly priced. It really isn't. It always goes on sale, and all of their expansion packs are well within reasonable price limits, because the thing is with the game, it's absolutely beautiful, and you can spend hours doing this. Like, I don't know how many hours I've spent in this game, or in American Truck Simulator. I would say I've played this more, but I haven't. I've played American Truck Simulator. I think I played American Truck Simulator for about 2 years before I got Euro Truck Simulator. And within those 2 years, I put in some serious hours. It was a lot. So, in terms of that alone, you know, and I've owned these games for years. I don't know how long. Ooh, I probably should have gone refueled. We should be able to make it to another station soon. So I'm not all that worried about fueling up, but we do need a fuel up. But no, I think they do a smashing job on the game. It's so relaxing. Like it really is just so chill, and I think it's one of the perfect things for streaming because you're on a journey with people, and you get to talk to people, and you're able to engage with people while you're driving, and obviously you're acknowledging the world around you, and everyone likes car trips, right? I can't be the only person that likes a car trip. That car literally just hit me. Like, you see me coming, that's not my fault, that's yours. I mean, that truck driver wasn't gonna heal, so I'm not passing on any credentials. I just love this game. It's just so relaxing. And of course, when you're not watching what you're doing, that can happen. It's all good. Actually, speaking of that, I should have actually had that on. I wonder why that isn't on. Traffic offences, yeah, they should be on. Yeah, I'd like that actually. Right, so not entirely sure why those settings were turned off, but we'll have them turned back on, and we'll continue with the simulation. Obviously, no more messing around. But yeah, I do think it's a beautiful game, and there's so much fun to be had in a game like this. A lot of people think like this sort of thing is boring, but I don't think so. Because there's a lot of logistics that you can do with this game. Like, it's not just about driving a truck. We are gonna have to heal. I'm letting the truck out, not you, sir. Yeah. Sorry, but I thought he was going to let me out there. It seemed like he was. He did slow down because he let the other. Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll overtake this truck. But no, what I was saying was, there's a lot of things you can do in the game. There's a lot of logistics you can handle with regards to garages. Other trailers, different types of cargo, different drivers, and you can place your garages all over the place. Like, the thing is, you can't buy them all. Come on.
Take the exit on the right.
I know that's not how you should drive on the road, but
In 50 feet.
I didn't realise I was turning off all that close. Are we really heading down here? I'm starting to think that we should have turned off that way. And I suppose it doesn't make that much it's not that much of a diversion really from the original path that we set out on. How's the frame rate going? Is it looking okay? I'm gonna have to paint that other axle's wheels. What's wrong? We should be fine. We can sort that out. I might paint those ones blue. Have blue with white.
Continue straight.
I have actually thought about creating my own truck skin. I know people can do that. But obviously, I've had skins that I've used from other people before. But I would like, I'd like my own. Maybe to feature my logo as well as Lance Logistics. I think that's kind of a cool name for my cargo division. So I'll see how that goes. I mean, it might just be overlaid onto one of the textures I already have. So we'll see. Because I know that like some Eddie Stubbard, he has names on his truck and stuff. So we'll see. Let's see how much fuel we've got. Or rather, how much it's going to cost. Does it tell you how much it's cost? I don't think it does. It's expensive fuel prices, man. Right. I'm gonna change up the music for 2 seconds. There we go. If you're familiar with my Garage series, Car Mechanic Simulator, there was a video I posted on YouTube. It wasn't one I streamed. I used this song for it. I quite liked it. It just seemed to fit the theme I was going for. I think I had a mixture of music in that video. I think I used this to start off with. Then I had some country music, and then I think we finished it off with some electronic music. It seemed to go well. I was trying to match the different parts of the video with audio. Obviously the first part, intro, mainly pulling all the big parts of the car off. This music seemed to match that mood. Then obviously as we went into the more tedious bits, the intricate country music seemed to fit that very well. And obviously once we started putting the car back together, getting it repainted and all that kind of stuff, the electronic music kind of picked the beat back up again. So it kind of mashed together pretty well. That's what I felt. Obviously it's my personal taste over anything else, but someone else has gotta like it, right? Can't just be me. But if it's just me, I'm cool. I don't mind. But if there is anything that you would like to say or anything that you think would be cool, let me know. I'll try and sort that out. Wrong button. Starting to get slightly dark at 8:30 here. So, yeah. Fast going around that corner, the weight that we've got behind us. It's okay though.
Continue straight.
I slowed down purely because I thought that maybe some traffic might have pulled out, because that does happen every now and again as well. So just like how you would get used to traffic in real life, you pretty much got to do the same here. You kind of build up like a little bit of knowledge on how the AI actually works, how it behaves and whatnot. Wasn't sure if I was on the ball for that one. Thought I might have overshot it slightly. Oh, it's really gotten dark fast.
In 50 feet, turn right.
Sorry love, but that's way more than 50 feet. 50 meters, yes, but not 50 feet. Love how pretty this game looks. It's really nice. Looks like we're outputting a solid 30 frames per second, which is great. Only doing 30 frames as opposed to doing the full 60. Just due to the fact that I don't want to push my system too much. I know, we're gonna put you to sleep, don't worry. Well, yeah. Let's get this game going. How much further we gotta go? Not much further. What's that in the sky? Those birds? Yep. Those are birds. It's cool because every now and again you'll see like planes and stuff be near the airports. Sometimes you'll see them either taxiing around the taxiways, heading to or from the runway, or you'll see them actually on final approach or just taking off, which is awesome. I think it's really cool. One of the other games I'm looking at getting is either Arma 3, because a lot of people have been recommended that. Either that or Escaping Tarkov, which I must admit seems a little bit daunting, but at the same time looks really, really cool. I've watched a couple of people, I think Operator Drewski's probably is one of the main people I watch that plays that, and it looks like a really interesting game. I believe it's in early access and you can only get it from their website. It's not available on places like Steam or anything like that, but let me know if you want to see things like that. I might just do videos on it, just to keep it purely YouTube, or would you like to see me stream? I don't know. Obviously, if you're going to be watching this on YouTube, and you would like to see any of that kind of gameplay, or would like to see any of that kind of content, just let me know, and I'll make it happen. As I do like shooters, as I think some of my recent streams would have shown, because very recently my son got me into, I think it's called Splitgate. I've been playing that for the past couple of days and I'm absolutely loving it. In my last stream it was both me and him that played that together, so that was great. Both me and him loved it. But yeah, It really does take me back to the times when I used to play Halo multiplayer. Great times. Love the detail in this game. It's so cool. I like the fact that there's variations within the AI behavior itself. Like those two trucks kind of illustrated like you had one that turned off before the other one, even though that there was like obviously a delay between them both. I think it's cool. Highly recommend these games to people. Obviously I'm not sponsored by anybody, too small to be sponsored by anybody, but I do think these games are great. There's no affiliation between me or anything in any of my streams or videos at this moment, at this present time, but I just love these games. I think they're really good. Like, even if Splitgate's not your type of game, I'd still recommend it. It's free. You might find something that you're, you know, it might just spike up your interest. It's something that at least breaks the, breaks up the routine for me. Could have flushed us out. But yeah, I think having variety, having something to break up the routine is good. Because I was doing a lot of the truck series, which obviously I'm wanting to continue with. And obviously the mechanic thing. The Battlefield 4 was purely because I've never played it before, and I think I've just done that as a one-off. I don't think I'll be continuing with that. That's why I made no promises about that one. It's purely just to test to see what the kind of multiplayer is like, and I like it, and it's kind of what made me think I would like to continue with something similar, but more up to date. So I think something like Arma 3, because Arma 4 is not going to be out for at least another couple of years. Or Escaping Turkov, because I've seen a lot of people give that really, really good review and feedback, and I think that's something that I myself would enjoy playing. So I'm just gonna see how that goes. But I think it'll be good. Obviously, Star Citizen will be an ongoing series as well. Every Monday, my org that I'm in, we do Mining Mondays every Monday, which is obviously part of the name. We do other events as well, which I will be streaming as well when those happen. The next month should be a pretty busy month, because we've gotten a few of the members within the organisation to start doing events as well, which would be pretty awesome when they get up on that. I'll be hosting some as well. So we'll see how that goes, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm not huge on hosting events, but I think it's going to be pretty cool to do that. It gives me something else that I get to try and see how that goes. I'm not really one for organising people. Sorry about that. I think it'll be a cool experience, and at least I'll get to see the insider look as to what goes into that. That way, if someone else is hosting an event and something goes wrong, you know, I've got kind of a look to see what I could do as a participant. How I can make it an easier experience for them. Yeah. If you're interested in the organization that I'm in, it is the Expendables.
Speed.
And the best part about the Expendables is we don't actually require you to leave any organization. You don't have to join us officially. We are purely a group that allows people to come and participate without actually being an org member. We're just looking for active people that have a passion for Star Citizen, that want to join us and have fun. Even if you're completely new to Star Citizen and you don't have a group, or you're with a group but you're not 100% sure on what's going on or how you could better your experience, come join us. We have a lot of training, we have a lot of information, we've got a lot of veteran players that's played for many years. We've pretty much got all the ships you could dream of, so if you ever want to try out a ship before you buy it, or you would like to see what different game packages are available, we've got members all the way up to Legatus status, so they could tell you absolutely everything that's available. So yeah, if you ever want to know anything, give us a shout or reach out to me. I'll get you in our organization or within our Discord server, and you can just go from there. I think it'd be pretty cool. Obviously, enough plugging the Star Citizen Discord group. We're here for this. Obviously, when I'm playing that kind of game, I'll plug it again then. No, I find streaming really relaxing. I just wish I had a couple more people active in chat. I'm really trying to push to get up to affiliate, but I want to do it naturally. I've had too many people kind of come to me going, never seen it flashing green on something like this, but okay. Yeah, okay, that was weird. I lost my trail of thought. Sorry. Really can't remember what I was on about. Anyway, continue with this game. My main objective right now is to better this truck so we can haul that heavier stuff, because that heavier stuff allows us to gain way more money quicker. I do feel like that's where we want to go with this truck. If we can upgrade this truck, which I feel might be cheaper than actually buying a decent truck to begin with and then upgrading that one. If we can upgrade this one to get us by doing that stuff for the time being, and then later down the line we do get our dream truck or a better truck that can handle a lot of the cargo I would like to do, that'd be cool, because then we'd have two decent trucks going out and collecting decent cargo, earning a decent wage. So that's pretty much the whole logistical plan right now, because obviously we've upgraded the garage back in Newcastle. So we've got the spaces available. I think we've got 2 open spaces at Newcastle, so technically speaking we could actually get 2 trucks. But I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade this one, then I'll buy a new truck, and then we'll just buy a cheap truck for the next driver, or we could save up a bit more and get an even better truck and give them whatever truck it was we were driving. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. 100% sure on how I'm gonna play it, but I'll know as we go on. Sorry about that. I crossed the red light, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Not paying attention. Sorry about that. It was F, wasn't it? Yep.
Turn left.
That was slightly annoying. Right, well we know not to play with that setting anymore. Finally, we got there in the end. Can't believe that. After all that time. Yeah. Well, still level 11. Another truck journey completed. Annoying. But overall I think it was alright. We're gonna continue on with the series. I think we'll do a stream maybe once every couple of days for the series to keep going. Obviously these videos will be going onto YouTube as well. What I'm starting to do is take the video themselves and edit them and then post them to YouTube themselves. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. This is Lance Operative signing off.